If she no longer dreams of you. Act 3. Oh. Huh. Feels like that book we saw in the Institute of the Natural Philosophy. Welcome to Act 3. Huh, no one doesn't know, but it feels different somehow. We are in a picture! I mean, in the painting! Ooh. Can we bring Albedo here? My mom wants to say that the book's content's really weird. But how? But how in Teyvat we can get inside the painting? What kind of power? Power. Okay. But it's really not much when compared to this, is it? The world should be like this, not like how it is outside. Children should be able to play under the sun and in the grass without fear and of hindrance or harm. This place does feel pretty comfy, yeah. It feels way better than she did back when we were adventuring throughout the kingdom. There was no sunlight there at all. Is this... Wait, what is this? The lost ancient city of Yith? Because Yith... No, I think Hyperborea. I don't know. It mentioned that, like, sunshine in Northwind, but that one, you know what, guys? Ignore my my nonsense. Yeah. Is that how it is? One misery follows another. Did you remember now, Anne? Never mind that. This place is really nice. Really is nice. It's gotta be Princess Lyric's garden, right? Say, Helena, when our adventures are over, why don't we find a place like this to live? Again, Paimon, wow, she bring this back. Wow. The last time she mentioned this is during the the dance sleep when we parted ways with our siblings. No, wait. No, not that one. No. But it's around that time. Place like this to live. Well, Paimon, I'm sad. I gotta break it to you, but I don't think we can live together. Can eat tasty fruits, plant lots of sweet flowers, and oh, it feels like, Paimon is my child. Oh man, and we can invite our friends over as guests. We could all live together happily. What do you say? Yeah, sure. Let's put a pin in that for now. That's true. We gotta help Anne find the princess first, don't we? Hide and seek. Yeah, there's this question mark person. Oh, the princess! It has a blue hair, like Idia. I wonder if she has like a blue eyes. If she does, that means she is Hydra Adelans. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? I don't know why, but suddenly it feels creepy. Okay. Sounds like someone singing over there. And after that, let's go have a look. People here. Mary Ann's. Mary Ann. Mary had a little... I don't think it's that one. Okay. What's this? The knight defeated the demon king, saving the imprisoned princess. Light has returned to the kingdom. Okay, so she's been like... stays here for A while. No, I didn't mean to. Wait, what happened? No. Wait a second, guys. Is my connection okay? It is. Wait, did I bug it out? Um, guys. Okay, failed to notice. Yeah, because I quickly like exited. All right, okay. I was scared for a moment. Can I come back to this place? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Stop being dramatic, okay? Oh gosh. Okay. Ooh, man, I love this. I love it a lot. Lumin. Na da da. Wait. Na da da. Do. Do. Wait. Let me. Bum. Okay. Hmm. Wait. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay. Da, 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 da. No. Wait, can I? Oh, wait. Wait. How to do this? I want to do without Lumine, but with. I don't know why. Every time I want to say this little ocean, its name, I keep coming back like want to say like Endora. Okay. Little Endora. Okay. Uh okay. Wait. Come on, fly. Flies away. Alright. Uh okay. Alright, okay. Now with the looming. Wait, what if... Wait a second. Maybe I should do this. Where is it? Okay. Focus on those, maybe. Okay. Focus on the bridges. Okay. Whee! Wait a second. Wait, can I from here? Okay. I need to take as many pictures as I can. Oh, but these green leaves. Okay. Whoa. Oh gosh. How to do this? No. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. You know what? Maybe here. Oh man, I really love these. Ah. Okay, how? There's a waterfall over there. Okay. Oh, wait, what happened? No. Oh god, that looks ugly. Alright, okay. Okay. What about this way? Nah. Okay, okay. Ooh. Wait, I almost hit. Okay, okay. Wait. Man, I love these. Oh, the streams. The water streams. It's... it feels like a paradise. Pum, pum, pum. Pum, pum, pum. So the princess is alive then? Huh. I see. I thought... you know, I thought that the princess is dead. Okay. Man. Wait. With Lumine. Lumine here. Stand here. And then... The blue shades. The hydro doesn't fit in this area. I think we need the geo one. Okay. Gosh. Beautiful. Do you want her to be dead? No. But you know, it just feels like she's dead. Like based on the, like, this like adventure to find the Princess Lily. Oh, she is dead. Ooh. With who? The Princess Lily. The one right over there. Mhm. 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 Is there a way to remove N? I want to take picture with Lumin and only Lumin. Okay, okay. Wow. Wee. Can we go? I don't want to interact with it. Yeah. Oh. Man, I really like this. Can I? Oh, I can! Linden. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum. Wait, where am I? Oh, we're here. Okay. Oh, there's the sun. Is there a place like deep enough that I can swim? I want to know, like, if it's using like a blue, the aquatic stamina, or the, okay, there's no, it's all shallow. Ooh, almost close. Okay, okay, let's go. Whee! Oh gosh. Alright, okay. Right at the front door. Ooh. Ooh. Gosh. Okay. Okay. On the step, please. No. Mm, yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. Uh, how to do this? Mm-hmm. Focus here. Here. Wait a second. Maybe focus this one here. It doesn't look good. Okay, wait. Maybe right here. Oh, it has like a dog place. If it's, I think it's a place for like a dog. Oh, wait. Right here, maybe. Okay. Wait, isn't this the same shot? Okay, okay. Wait. Okay, okay, let's go. Wait, hello, friend of Ida. Oh, I thought I can place something. Oh, I cannot do the bell ring. Okay, okay. Wait. No, no. All right. Pachung! Pachung! Okay. Wait. Oh, so cute. Kwemine! Chung! Oh, wait. Chung! No. Wait. And... wait, and... Got to go to sleep. Wait. Oh, wait. Totally. Wait. Can I? Albedo. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello. Hello. Pardon me. Is that where Moriel is? Maybe. It's a dog. Can we go inside, please? Can we go inside your room? Shh. She doesn't know. Just get in here. Get in bed. She doesn't know. Ooh. Ooh, there's so many shovels, like garden thing. She doesn't know, guys. Knock knock. Who's there? I want to go inside. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, there's this thing. I want to go to the top. To the top. Bum, 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 bum. Well, look at this paradise. It must be lonely to live here alone. So, yeah. Ooh, there's like a... Huh, so we're here, right? Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Wait. Let me do this real quick, even though no poppers at all, just... Okay. Here... Yeah. Okay. We're spying. Wait. We're spying. We're spying on Queen Seligi. Okay. Alright. Okay. Choo! uh, Hello. Hello there. Ah. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Where did the Mary and her friends go? To a great sea without borders. To the place from which all lives flow. Hey there! Ooh! Has blue eyes. But not that. Okay, so she is an oceanid. Because the blue eyes is like just like the normal blue eyes. Because the ones that you know, from the summer event, there, if if the person like have like these really bright glowish blue eyes, it's the hydroadolins. Okay, so she is an oceanid then. I'm sorry, I was just preparing some tea and didn't notice you. Ooh, what is this mud? Come, sit. Snacks will be ready soon. You know, we are coming? She's pretty weird, yes, cousin. Oh, transition. Ooh, oh, it's the cake. It's the cake from the. Oh, Paimon. Let me screenshot this. The cake from the hotel. Okay. Yes, and ours are very good. Are you expecting us? Wait, can you drink this? And I would like to see your human form even though you're so small. Hmm. Must. But I must say this first. We can only start once the bell rings. Ah, the bell. Would it be quite rude to do otherwise? Why? Why? What is the bell has to do with? I want to know the reasons behind it. Where are you from, by the way? Why, you are a fascinating combination, aren't you? A lovely young lady, a small little oceanid, and your beautiful floating friend. Hehe. Paimon's Paimon, and she's like the same introduction. Dot dot dot. And did you remember something? Did you get your memories? Huh. Is it just Paimon or does Anne look unhappy? She might have been reminded of something. Ah, and this Oceanid is our friend, Anne. Oh my, if a fine name indeed. In that case, oh, Mary Ann. Wait, I don't know why, but it kind of clicked. Wait, does Anne a part of you? Like, as a whole? Like a... Maybe not. Mary Ann. It's not... So she's not Lily. My, what a pleasant surprise. It has been a long time since I've met someone from outside. Where are you from? Well, we're... Actually, Paimon's not sure either. We defeated the fell dragon Narcissus and then we end up here somehow. The fell dragon Narcissus, you say? They must have been a frightening foe. You didn't hear about the tale? Huh, did you think so? Not really. In a manner of speaking, I suppose. My, I've heard that Narcissus has hurt many and has turned many kingdoms to ash. Defeating him was an impressive feat indeed. Or is she like lose her memories? This person like her memories. That's why she kinda like have like a new name. Hmm. Oh, so you know about him too. Great. We're from the Narzissenkreuz kingdom and we're looking for Princess Lily. I think this is the one. It's the same with the quote unquote statue at the at the Narzissenkreuz fountain where there's like Mori being so protective. Hmm. Do you know where we might find her? Mrs. Lily, you say? I'm afraid I do not know. But she should be here. Hmm. Is that the case, Anne? But I have lived here for a long, long time, yet I have never seen any princess. Perhaps she might be somewhere else. Hmm. Is that so? But before we came here, we read a book about that princess and how she's beautiful and kind and stuff. I'm afraid I'm familiar with any such person. On the flip on the flip side, you, Lena, do quite look like a princess from a distance. Oh, not this one again. No. No, not this one again. Come on. Yes, I'm princess of the abyss of Conria. Actually, I wonder if like we play it as if they will be like a prince from a distant land. I mean, dot dot dot. Mary, please, it's a secret. Shush. Keep your mouth shut. Shout. Wait, keep your mouth shut, Marianne. Hmm. You hear the sound of the bell. Hmm. Eh? Is that the bell? Yes, that's a signal for the tea time. Wait a second. Are we about to get this? Oh, sorry. The third artifact, the teacup. In the past, the children, because currently we have like two of them. We have like the pocket watch and also the feather. Okay. In the past, the children would throw down their wooden swords at the moment they heard this bell, and they would come into the hall to have snacks. Yeah, they're not here now. They're not here now, but I think it best to follow the rules all the same. The rules. Hmm. The rules of the kingdom. They'll be quite disappointed otherwise, I suspect. Well then, shall we? Don't mind if I do. Thanks, but I'm not hungry at the moment. No, 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 no. You mean those looks delicious and yeah, yeah. Mm, and I think if I choose this one, Paimon will be like, well, it's okay. Paimon will eat. Hooray! Snacks! Yeah, Paimon, you love it, don't you? You and Paimon enjoy the snacks together. Wait, if I choose the other one, I think Marianne will be like, will try to convince me to eat those quote unquote snacks. They look very beautiful, but they are tasteless, like pure water. Well, it's for Oceanid. How are they? Oh no. We are back to Aranara. Uh, Paimon. Paimon, says it's very good, okay? Okay, Paimon? Well, they were great, although Paimon couldn't really taste them. Are you on a low sugar diet or something, Marianne? She, she, she's an oceanid. Oh, I just realized that we, the teacup is empty now. Hmm? My apologies, Paimon. I just made them as I remember them. Wait, is the cake from the notes? Like you know that there's like these one notes uh about like a recipe. There's like a whipped cream, flour, um whatever, eggs, things like that. I wonder if it's the cake. My apologies. Okay, I just made them as I remember them. So I'm not sure if they will taste all that good. Oh, don't worry about that. About it. At, at least Paimon's full now. Okay. Oh, well, in that case, let me take you all out on a stroll. I just did, but yeah, sure. Now you want. Oh! Oh, god damn it. Wait. I misclicked. Okay. Meow, meow, meow. 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 Da-da-do. Da-do-do. Mm. 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 Okay, let's go. Whee! Dum, bum, bum. Oh. This is the flower garden that we've painstakingly taken care of. Lovely, isn't it? I heard Basil. Oh! I've heard Basil say that caring for children is like caring for a flower. You need a good soil, sufficient sunlight, frequent watering, and you cannot let them grow however you want, however they want. Hmm. Sounds like this Basil is pretty smart. Yeah, unfortunately, she died. In fact, we must get rid of pests from time to time as well. Is there a whopper flower in here? Actually, Basil sounds pretty dangerous too. Um, hmm? She is very capable indeed, making snacks, caring for flowers. She can do it all. It would be nice if I could introduce her to you. About that, hmm, I have been caring for the flowers here all this time, in the hopes that some friends might come, and I might show them how they have bloomed. And well, here you are. Well, it's a shame they are in bloom right now though. Well, we just need to water them, and they'll be fine. Hide and seek, hide and seek. Oh! Where did you get that from? Where did Mary and her friends go? Something, something. As the drops of water stain the soil of the garden, soil of the garden black, the sunflower springs from the earth, grow quickly and bloom. Ooh, how? I mean, we are really lives in a fantasy right now, huh? Ooh. Yes, that was quick. Time, there's no time here. I mean, there is time, but the time moves forward. Well, they have been waiting for friends to arrive after all. And with your arrival, we're so excited. All they needed then was a little encouragement, a little rain to get them along, to get them going. So that's how it is. Nature really is amazing, huh? I suspect this exceeds the realm of amazing. Nature really is amazing. Do you like them? And oh, is she still sad? They're beautiful, like a gleaming gold. I knew you would. I love them too, after all. You're from very far away place, aren't you, Elena? What sorts of flowers bloom there? It's called Intevat. Oh, the flowers I wear in my hair. Oh, wait. Oh, what about Ether? Does does he like mention like there is a flower called Intevat? Is so because because from homeland, right? So very far away place. So it is does it I don't want to believe, but at the same time I want to believe. So is it like confirmed that we are from Conria then? She knows we're descenders. Yeah, the flowers wear in my hair. Yeah. I thought those flowers were beautiful the moment I saw you. Wait, did you guys play as Ether? I kind of want to know like what she said here. What Marianne said to the traveler. I mean, the traveler responds. I thought those flowers were beautiful the moment I saw you. But I fear that they will be hard to find now. Yeah, they it's the the nation, the Kanya is already destroyed by the there's there's this calamity that happened, so all the flowers already turned to ash. So yeah, wait, let me try to find Ether line and a pauses. Marianne, kind of want to know. Is there Marianne's story? Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Where is it? Okay, right here. Alright, okay. So if Ether, he will describe. Okay. You are from a very far away place, aren't you, traveler? What sort of flowers bloom there? So Ether will say like, describe the flowers your sister wears in her hair. I see. Those do sound like a lovely flowers, said Marianne. I see. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, let's go back. So for Ether, he will like describe the flowers on Lumin's hair. Okay. But I fear that they will be hard to find now. Oh, 5 months. Okay, then let us speak of other flowers. I've always been in Fontaine, and I've never gone elsewhere. That said, a friend of mine has been to Sumeru. A friend of yours? Oh, it's a he. I heard from him that there are many flowers there that cannot be found here. I thought like it's the wait. Ooh, I'm trying to remember like those the world quests that we done in the Sumeru. Mm, there's this. Wait, no, is I wait. There's this. I I slightly remember something, but I'm not sure what it is. It's like there's this one NPC. I'm not sure if it's human NPC or just like a just like Pari. No, I don't think it's Pari. I think there's an NPC in the Vorukasha Oasis. I think mentioned that sh- the NPC went there to find to trace. No. Wait, to trace like a to trace Fontaine. Wait, I don't remember, but it's kind of like that. Like to find something that relates to Fontaine. Maybe like try to go back to Fontaine, or maybe try to find, the hydro, the previous hydro archon. I think I think it's the hydro mimics in the Vorukasha Oasis. I think I don't remember, but it's kind of like that. Maybe different. I don't know. There are many flowers there cannot be found here. Those that grow on cliffs. Oh, the Nahida's one. Ones that only open at night. Oh, the Nilocabluletus. Niloplutus. Some even grow on cacti. Ah, the henna berry. Okay. Aha. And that's when he realized that were no cacti in Fontaine, and had to to give me a separate explanation. Wait a second. He was always a serious thought. He was the smartest of us when we were young. He. Wait. Is he Jacob? No. Lin? I almost forgot that Lin is male. Gluton? Ahem, sorry, I'm talking to myself. It must be a little too exciting for me. Or is it Carter? It must be a little too exciting for me, meeting new friends like this. Well then, Paimon, have you seen any special flowers? Paimon, I wonder, do you remember? Any special flowers from your homeland? No. Wait, Paimon's homeland is Tevat. Uh, yeah. Feeling better? Yeah, it's a little bit gone now. Yeah. My stomach ache. Kinda, it's gone bit by bit. Mondstadt's dandelions come to mind. Okay. Dandelions. Oh, do you have any of their delightful seeds with you? Ooh. Oh, you can like bloom the dandelions here. I mean, oh well, any seeds you want, my dear. I have it all. Are you actually asking who this friends? Yeah, I want to know like who is he? But if it we if the story will tells me later on, then don't tell me right now. Well, we might. Dandelions! Dandelions! Bloom, bloom, bloom! Dandelion seeds can indeed be found on Paimon! The seeds stuck with Paimon. I mean, we've been away from Mondstadt. How? How on earth? Paimon, did you wash your clothes? Did you take a shower, Paimon? Marianne happily plants them in the soil. Ah, yes, what sort of flower is dandelion? Paimon thought you knew. Well, um, how should we put this? The dandelion flower is made of many tiny white flowers, and these white flowers have seeds on them. Okay, I think you already read the notes. Is it the ones that in the latest ancient notes thingy? But I think it just mentioned like basil. Is it basil? Doesn't mention that he went to Sumeru though. Like, okay. When the wind blows, these tiny flowers will scatter along with the wind, and they will take root and sprout elsewhere, eventually making new flowers. Cool, huh? Wow, they really are. I didn't know such flower existed. I have heard about something similar. Oh? What sort of flower is that? It's not a flower, but a story about water. In a certain place, there was a peaceful body of water. Okay, peaceful body of water. Later, with disturbance, there came ripples and droplets. Appeared in those droplets that had life in them. Kind of reminds me of the hydroadelins. So the materials that we get from the adelins, the hydroadelins. This life left the water and turned into different forms. But though they were all made of water, gulfs opened between them due to these differences. Each drop of life was very weak, but each was beautiful in its own way. The dandelions you spoke of, they can I see the previous dialogue? Okay. The dandelions you spoke of, Paimon, reminded me of of a lot of that story. A flower that once united as one would be separated, would bloom, and each piece would become itself. Oh, okay. So it is okay. I think it's the story about the origin of the oceanid. I think it sounds like it. Like like from the tears of Agilia, something like that. Then like they will they will do this helix split like a mitosis, this thing, and then they will become individually like 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 maybe how to say this, it will each will become like the person itself. Wait, how to say this? Like have like their own identity, like kind of like that. Kind of, I don't know why, but this reminds me of the oceanid story thingy. But a single drop of water is weak. It will dry up easily. Together they will be strong. And yet, they will no longer be themselves. And this kind of reminds me of the sacrifice of like a Al and Petit Show, Mori, Jack, who else? Uh, Kate. You know, they all like combine together to be like to become like stronger. Hmm. But yeah, they will no longer be themselves. Is that how it is with dandelions too? Hmm. Do you think that's a good thing? Paimon doesn't really get it. What do you think, Lena? Mm, they may be weak, but the distance is necessary. It might not be a bad thing for them to unite. People can unite and maintain their personhood. Hmm. Hmm. Can they? Really? I think I understand where you're coming from, Lena. What you're talking about sounds like what happened to true. Sounds like what happened to Al Petit Show and the others. To help us, they melded into one, turning into that big bubble. Yes, I still remember. Well, it might be meaningless to say this now. Let's have a little walk again, shall we? Ah, yes. Okay, I can take you to see our dog. Okay, let's go. I don't see any dog. So you've got a dog, Marianne. He's a silly dog who always wanted to accompany me. That's Maury! 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 But he's gone, Marianne. Maury is no longer alive. He's dead. There's no more Maury. There's no more Maury. See? There's no. She'll be like, Maury, where are you? There's no more Maury. Maury is no more. No one doesn't see him though. He'll come, it's feeding time. Since you're my guest, why won't you feed the dog? Okay. Maury. Oh, Maury. It's Maury. Maury, but it's not Maury. It's Maury, but it's not Maury. Hmm. Noble Miss. It is an doggy. Noble Miss, it is an honor to receive fruit from you. A pleasure to see you again as well. Oh, wow. It's so well mannered. Okay. Miss Mary Ann. Question mark. Oh, you good doggy. Good doggy? Wait, I need to screenshot this. Bum, 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 bum. And how do you do, dear little miss? Dear little miss. Introduce you to my emotional spot animal. What was that supposed to mean? Yeah, Maury's back. Well, thanks for being polite and all, but... And... What's going on? I don't know, but this cannot be Maury. Yeah. He has always kept me company. So does Maury too. He did the same with the princess. Does this mean that we've been wrong all about what dogs really look like? uh, I, no, hard to say. I doubt it. Don't fuss over the details too much. But it can take any shape. Life can choose what form it must take. This, however, has nothing to do with its essence. That is a different matter. Didn't all say something similarly weird? I have heard something similar said that. Oh gosh! Oh no! That is embarrassing. Guys, please pretend that you didn't hear that. Damn it, man! Okay. Uh, okay. I have heard something similar said that the body is a prison that restricts evolution. The bodies. Oh yeah, true. That person was once a child, like all the others. Shh. We and many others heard them. Wait. We and many others heard him tell many stories about how all life was originally formless, like water, and how there were no barriers between souls, thus allowing them to compose an endless story. Many have forsaken their bodies, for if water can be withdrawn from blood, so too can will be drawn out from one's form. But if you were to try to sprinkle water on the blackened dust that remains, it will not become blood again. And I I remember something, even though I really didn't want to. How much do you remember, Anne? I don't know. There's just this flood of feelings and scenes, happy words and angry ones. I'm not sure. I understand. Oh? Have you been through it? You go first, alright? And remember, be a good dog. Understood. See you, Miss Marianne. See you, dear guest. Okay, it's a private conversation time. This is bad. The number of things that don't make sense just keep going up. If we hadn't seen the dog, Paimon would have forgotten all that stuff already. Didn't we say we were going to rescue Princess Lily? That's right. My apologies, but there is no princess here. Only us. Today, we were simply fortunate to receive guests. But this is the end of the path. She has to be here. But Marianne said... so, that's gotta mean that one of you is mistaken, right? Right? Do you really want to hear what I have to say? I think it's either one of them is the princess. I think she is the princess. Or maybe it's just like a story, but the story is not real. It's just the story that made up and made you believe that the story is really exist. Like really happening. Of course, you've got bigger brain here, don't you? Paimon, all we experienced so far was just a story. Yeah. Wait, but didn't we team up with the Narzissenkreuz adventure team to defeat Narcissus' henchman? Wasn't that real? Think about it for a moment, Paimon. It's just a story, Paimon. It's a story from the storybook. Is there even a Narzissenkreuz kingdom amongst the 7 nations? Oh, this kind of makes me remember like the Narzissenkreuz. You're right. Paimon didn't think of that. So, the adventure team, Al, Petit Shaw, Colonel Kate, Jack, Maury, the 2 of us and our adventurers, they were all characters in a story. Yes. Yes, Paimon. No, that cannot be. Paimon cannot accept that. Didn't we encounter all kinds of stuff after going through the portal in the tower? There's a lot of stuff there that wouldn't fit if this was just a story. You know, like how there was no holy blade mentioned at the start, and how a seal tower still had monsters and bubble formations inside it. Paimon, I think I understand what Lena is trying to say. So, all the things that happened after we ascended the tower. Wait. I think I understand what Lena is trying to say. So, all the things that happened after we ascended the tower are things outside the realm. Oh, hello! Thank you for the follow. Got Co? Hello, hello, welcome. So all the things that happened after we ascended the tower are the things outside the realm of the story. Huh. I mean, yeah, that's kind of makes sense. More accurately, those parts of the story have not been written. Ah! Okay, so the Holy Blade, Narcissus, they were still inside the story. It's just that they had not been arranged correctly yet. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Hi, hello. Hi. Everything was a lie. But I still find it hard to imagine anyone who would create such a huge building just for a story. I believe the structure already existed. Oh, I like the transition. It was just used as a setting for the story. Oh, did I double click? Oh, so that means that the things I recalled along the way were things that happened here before, and I'm just a character in a story. No, you're not merely a character. The fact that you can think about this means that you can remember it. So this adventure, so she's been like, not in a loop, but she's been here before. But if that's the case, who is Anne? The author? Maybe? The author of this storybook? I am Anne. I must rescue Princess Lily. Oh, it's sad. Wait. Let me screenshot this. Alright. Lena, Paimon, and dearest Anne. Our time is up. Oh? Oh, it... Our time is up already? Oh, okay. I enjoy our time together, but I'm afraid it is time for you to leave. Why? Why did you have to say it was fiction if you already knew? Spare a thought for Anne's feeling at least. Oh, what happened? Ah! Your vision blurs and suddenly you weightless, so it is as if you slipped away, fall into frozen waters. Oh! Wait, where are we? Looks like a glass. So she knows something. Or is it? Wait, what happened? But... Shh. There's no need to say anything, Anne. I once heard my best friend tell a story about beautiful princess trapped in a high tower. Oh? Before you arrived, I had a dream. I dreamed I was a small, brave oceanid, and we set out to save the princess. So it is like they are like connected together. And perhaps there are princesses in this world and dragons too. Oh, the music. But I also know that the world's affairs are rarely this simple. Why would a dragon be concerned with the princess after all? After waking up, I would find this dream laughable, yet nostalgic. Every time I thought about it, You remember now, Anne. No, there has to be some other way. If I cannot save Princess Lily, he, I mean, she still stick with the like wanting to save Princess until now. Then what of my birth? My only wish? Do they have no meaning? Don't say that, Anne. Your birth was a beautiful accident. As things stand, I can only wish for you to live on for your own sake. Go see the world and see how it has changed these past years. Huh. I mean, I. So, if they are indeed like connected together, so this person like trapped inside, and this fortunate can like, like see the future. I mean, not the future, like the present days. Like, hmm. Did you guys hell split? Did you guys undergo mitosis or something? Hmm. I wish for you to have your own soul, memories, personality, and wishes. I wish for you to be the master of your own fate and to experience all the beauty of the real world. Can you do that for me? It was a pleasure to meet you, Elena, Paimon. And it was my pleasure to meet you too. And I think this one is a part of her, but they like split maybe. But then Naples is our tomb. Yeah, it's a rest place. I do not wish for you to linger here. Marianne, why are you saying that? We can find a way to help you, can't we? I sense that you are good-hearted and powerful indeed. Thank you, Paimon Lena. I'm just someone who sometimes enjoys dreaming of lovely adventures and wonderful futures. But I know what happened in the past. I already know that there is no going back. In the real world, everything has already ended. So this is a farewell. Man, I want to go back. I I want to sit on the chair here or here. Well, oh, oh, oh no! It's flood. It's flooded once again. Are we about to? No! I want to turn. Go with the flow. Oh, go with the flow. Man, that's our it feels like our adventure is like nothing. I mean, not nothing, but it feels, oh, it's so bright. It feels like I don't know what to feel. Oh, we back here. Oh, we go down. I know there's a place underground. Or is it? And it's it's I'm sorry, Knight. Oh, there's a place down here. Oh, there's a spring crystal. My Elena and Paimon. I had already started to feel that some things were off earlier in the adventure. As you lit as you led me off the story's track, I started to understand and recall some things. But I still want to rescue quote-unquote Princess Lily. Mm-hmm. That is the reason for which I was born. I want to save her and bring this story to a happy end. But I but we unfortunately she like how to say this? It's like she Princess Lily or Mary Ann kinda does doesn't want to be saved. So I mean, I don't even know who she is. I only know that she is a gentle, lovely princess trapped due to Narcissus invasion. Don't worry, Anne. At least we had fun while traveling with the adventure team, right? Right. Hmm. Mm. Lena, did you know that things would turn out this way? No, I thought we could help Anne. Oh. Hmm. Well, if that's the case, we can still help Anne. Huh? I didn't understand anything Mary Ann said there at the end. Did you, Anne? I did. Sort of. I could sense that she was speaking of something terrible that happened in the past. In the past. Hmm. Hmm. Well, Paimon feels that that's that's unfair. Not just to you, Anne, but to us too. And also the sacrifices. Uh, That's why we gotta find out what happened. At least, if we do, we can come up with some sort of plan. Whether it be saving the princess or figuring out what Marianne said or whatever. We just wanna help you, Anne. Isn't that right, Lena? The story isn't over. We'll find a way. Okay. Oh, her spirit must be like decreased already. Still, if this is all just a story, then there's one thing Paimon doesn't get it. What role do we play? We play as a knight, right? I cannot be sure, but I think we're most likely knight. Think undefined factors, an accident. Mmm. I like this. Okay. And that's why we can bring this story to an end. Oh, it's like I don't know why, but it's like, we have like this is how it's supposed to be. But then we're not from this world. I mean not we, but the traveler. It's like, I mean it's not about that we are not from this world. It's just that we are not a part of the story. We're just like a traveler, just like passing by. So we kind of, yeah, like an accident actors. Okay, and that's why we can bring this story to an end. Paimons get it. So that's why Anne found us and brought us into the story. Hmm. You might not have thought about it, Anne, but since we've been able to knock the story, of course, that means that we've opened all sorts of unknown possibilities. Isn't that right, Lena? You could say that. Mm-hmm. Sniff, sniff. It's sniff? It's just, I think it's like from the tears. Thank you, Night Lena. Thank you, Paimon. Ah, small me. And that's why we also need your help, Anne. And since we need to continue our adventure, well, can you think of anything that could help us figure out what to do next? Let me think. My memories My memories contain a place known as the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Wait, this place appears to have a very deep connections to the past events. Yep, I still remember that. Just a little bit. It's a is a place where there's a bunch of like wills, like not wills, like ambitions or something. But then it's also like the many place that souls melted, something like that. It's a place that the you know the book. I got debated by books. Oh gosh. That's true. Narzissenkreuz Kingdom Adventure Team. Yeah, they seem connected, all right. And yeah, and I kind of like it, like how they have this moon thingy. Hmm. Do you have any idea where this order might be? No. I do have. Oh, that's right. We're very experienced adventurers. If you need it found, we will find it. Wait, if she no longer dreams of you. And in Wonderland! Yes, she is in Wonderland. Wow, wait. Wait, do you look up? Is there anything up there? Oh, that is the remnants of our the Narcissus adventure team. Hmm. Wow. Wow. Oh, it's this. This for yeah, and then there's like a 4 seats too. Okay. Pum 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 pum. Okay. Ooh. All right. Okay. Let's go. No, no, no. Oh, I need to. Where is it? Which can I level up? Why? Okay, here. Bam, 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 bam. Oof! It's overloaded. Oh no, no. Yeah, sure. Okay, 11. Okay. All right. Let's grab these. Ooh. By the way, guys, I need to pee. Yeah. So. Okay. Oh, what is this blue thing? Oh, it's not interactable. Wait. Ooh. Oh, it's the oceanid. I mean, it's the Narcissus. Okay. I need to drink. Wait. Yeah. Yes, feeling's better now. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Wow. Well, let's go. Where's this place? Oh. Oh. There's a. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Let's go. Paimon. Oh! I thought. What? Eh? We are right here. And how? How? Ha. There's underground there? Really? The- we teleport from there. So we can go back inside? There's a cave here? I think before this it was like blocked off. Oh, it's and guys, above us there's this Vivian demon thingy. Huh. I thought for a second I thought there's like a chest, but it's just a crab. I remember this place. Guys, it always bring us like a place. We always went back to the, you know, the place where I killed those red crabs family. Aww, how sweet. Oh gosh, wait. What if I Narzissenkreuz magic? Oh. Okay. Let's go back here. We need to see. Wait. Oh, I was like, wait, that couldn't be it. And then I remember that we need to go to the order, the Narzissenkreuz. Okay, is there anything here? Man. No, I don't know why, but it feels nostalgic here. Maybe because of the adventures we had. So does that mean that if the player doesn't do the virtual quest, cannot go here? I see. Okay, we'll wait for a second. Let me check something. Bum ba-dum. Bum bum bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right. Okay. Meow. 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 Okay. Narzissenkreuz. Great dreams were once born here, and countless souls too melted. Okay. Oh, teleport me outside. Okay, wait a second. Alright, okay. Read. Oh! Unfinished story. Look! Oh, it's moving! It's moving now! Eh? Eh? But the way suddenly... I don't know why, suddenly... You know, last time I mentioned this like the clock hand. But now, suddenly it looks like a sword. Maybe that is the real holy blade. Oh. Gosh, and look at all the moon faces. Oh man. Again with this moon thingy. Also from the Lini and Lynette's trailer. There's this moon. I don't know what is moon. What like the moon. But by the way, I also like this. No. Oh man, the sun and the moon. Wow, what is this place? Paimon's dizzy from that whole getting sucked into the book thing. I remember this place. I know it. This is the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. It sure does feels it sure does feel like we've been transported to all sorts of strange places under weird circumstances after meeting and I mean, now I think about it, that book that was like, the debated that I got debated by the book. It's also we get sucked into the book. Ha ha ha. Hmm. Sorry, Paimon. Oh, it's fine. Paimon's not blaming you. She just thinks, that Fontaine really is a magical place. Still, this is Narzissenkreuz Order. Sounds like an organization the people from the kingdom would set up in a different country. Dot dot dot. The method of entry was pretty interesting too, huh? It was just like that picture book in the pauses. We read and read, and then we ended up somewhere else. That makes this place something like a secret base, doesn't it? If we wait, we don't even know where it really is either. Hmm. Are you feeling more calm now? And wait, my ears. Wait a second. Pew 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 pew. So small. Ah. Okay, okay. Yeah, that should do. No. Okay, I think this should do it. Oh God, I'm so freaking small. So small. The berry puff is only. Ugh, the hood. Okay. Yes, much better. Thank you, Knight Lena. Or should I drop that title? It was all fake after all. I mean, yeah, sure. Don't say that, Anne. Fake. It's all fake. But, on the contrary, your story has only just begun. Oh, true. On the contrary, our story has only just begun. Our story. Our story. Hmm. Okay, I like this one. Lena's right. You've still got a whole bunch of adventures waiting up ahead of for us. And how shall one proceed in peace of mind without a reliable knight at hand? Oh, lovely maiden. Hmm, you're getting tired, Paimon. Come on, Paimon was just trying to encourage Anne. Ah, well, at least she she laughs. Hmm. You're quite a knight yourself, Paimon. Ooh, that's a compliment. Hmm. You're positive, and you've got good heart. It makes me happy, truly. Aww. Wait, I want to see Paimon blushing. Oh, come on. Why are you getting so serious all of a sudden? You're just less powerful than. Um, and I kind of like what you did there. We will be like, we compliment the person, and then the next is, well, but yeah, you're less powerful than this person. Oh, poor Paimon. Paimon, don't take it too seriously, even though it is true. But yeah, Everyone's got things they're good at. Lena's got a good brain and sword arm, and Paimon, Paimon, you good at sniffing treasure, yeah, and also food. A powerful eater has powerfully white hair. Okay. It's a powerful giver of nicknames. You really are impressive, Paimon. See? Ah. Yep, that's Paimon, a gifted speaker indeed. Hmm, okay. But that aside, didn't you say before that the Narzissenkreuz order has deep links with the past? And that's why we came in the first place. Yes, however, my head's still a complete mess. That's true. Hmm. Paimon knows. Let's put what we've discovered together real quick. When we were exploring the anapauses, uh, oh boy, Paimon's had the mess too. Any ideas, Lena? Let's discuss the Narcissenkruz order. Let's discuss Princess Lege. I suspect that she was only ever a character in the story. In that tale, we needed to save her and defeat the fell dragon Narcissus. That was my original purpose or wish, I would say. Hmm. All the stories must have their origins. Speaking of that, Anne, we've heard you mentioned a place called Narzissenkreuz Institute before. So if we go with Helena's logic, the Narzissenkreuz Kingdom and Adventure Team might have the story's origin in the Institute and the Order, right? That is possible. Okay. Yes, I do. Let's discuss Anne. Right. Paimon's been thinking about that too. Marianne said that your birth was a beautiful accident. But what does that mean? I think it might be simply that my birth was a coincidence. Just as she said, I am someone she dreamed of, the form she took in a dream. Hmm. The things out The things we experienced together were also part of the tale in the dream. If it hadn't been for you, that dream might never have ended. Yeah, true, true. It will just keep going on and on and on and on. Or perhaps it might have ended, but I might have disappeared with the happily ever after. I can't be sure. That's true. Not that Paimon gets it. This means that Marianne is also an oceanid. Yup. True. Mm-hmm. Eh? And Anne was created from Marianne. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. True, true, true. Eh? Eh? Paimon. That's why I believe as well. And if that's the case, the things I remembered during our journey should have been her memories, or so I think. You know, the waters carries memories. Your knowledge and experience cannot exceed that of the main body. But when you met her, you also became your own entity, without man body to restrict and control you. So become the master of your own fate. Her last words to me. Oh, okay. Paimon gets it now. So that means that Petit Show, all and the others are creations just like you, right? I believe that to be the case, yes. In that case, who was Marianne? Really? This name is very familiar to me, but I cannot recall why. It's like some part of my body has been frozen. Okay. It's like frozen from the, like, like a barrier or something, like, no more knowledge. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's thus let's discuss the Narzissenkreuz order. Alright. I now have a lot of thoughts on the matter, memories and emotions. When those two children brought me here, it was a lonely place. Hmm. Two children brought me here, it was a lovely place. Everything was new and shining just as before. They were vibrant and excited, like the sunlight shining on the water. They told me that this was our new home, that they brought many new friends, that everything could be like they were before. But later they changed. Some things stopped being the same, and the people here changed too. Ah, just like the description of this place, like, so too, the souls, like many souls melted here, like, because like they change and everything just blah. Hmm. Though the Narzissenkreuz Institute of old did not have sunlight, it was very warm. Yet this place grew even ever colder. And then, oh, you don't remember? And oh, maybe she do. Hmm. And looks like she's in pain. Can you recall anything else? No need to push yourself. No. We need to get every information. I'm sorry, Anne, but can you recall anything else? I'm sorry, Knight. I think I think the response will be the same. I'm sorry, Knight Lena. As for the rest, each time I try to recall it, I grow very frightened and very sad. This is the best I can do for now. I can sense that many terrible things happened here. I can sense many emotions: rage, terror, but also hope, trust, and admiration. But all of them make me feel a strange sort of pain, like there are all sorts of shards and or impurities embedded in my body. I don't want to. I can't. I wonder if like hmm impurities, like I I wonder if like in the end Anne will become the 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 evil hydroadolins. I'm just kidding. Alright. Leave that aside first. There's no need to force it. The more you try to force yourself to remember, the less you'll be able to remember. True. It feels like we got our hands on some new clues, but then again, not. Right now, can we actually like read all the books here? Actually, I recall something else. Oh, what is it? I've seen terrifying sights. Hmm. The primordial waters, the amniotic fluid. Again, the amniotic fluid of the world and its placenta. Oh my gosh. Amniotic fluid of the world. Like of the world? Like of the Tevat world? Like a shell? I mean, like not like a shell, but like a quote unquote protective layer. Not really protective. Amniotic fluid of the world and its placenta, devoured to the last. The world fell into utter darkness. Never again with the cool spring water flow. Abyss! Hello! Hmm. And becoming weekly boss? Oh gosh. There's the oceanid. The evil one. I saw that once. Or perhaps I saw that in the future. Wait a second. Which are which are you talking about? The past or the future? Or the present? Hmm. I No, the present could not be. It's there's light here. It's not it's the word doesn't fall to utter darkness yet. So yeah. I don't know. Sorry and thank you, Night Lena and Paimon. Eh, come on. It's fine. We said we are gonna help you. No, I truly am happy that two of you are the first two friends I met since I became me. Oh, we are we are the the best friend. Even though we are the first friends, first two friends. For that you have my thanks. Pleased to have meet you too, and don't mention it. Aww. Yeah, why are the two of you being so formal? Isn't becoming friends something that just, happens? Yeah, not like that one guy, that one guy like claimed us to be his quote unquote friends. That one guy. His name starts with V, ends with L. I don't know that guy though. I think he's probably dead. Okay. When he called out to us and asked for our help, and there was a moment Paimon thought, that's right, you're our friend, and we've gotta help you. Thank you so much, Paimon. Don't be like that, Anne. If you really want to thank us, then keep your chin up and keep those spirits high. Yes, you're exactly right, Paimon. Besides, I have your help. I shouldn't waste it by standing still. I must recall more and tell you all about it. Oh, but I don't know why I'm kind of afraid too. If the memory is supposed to be like forgotten, like uh the forbidden knowledge thingy, then if she remembers back, what if she she will be engulfed by this abyssal thingy. I don't know. I just speak my mind. I don't know what is this nonsense I'm talking about. ah, ah, not that you have to push yourself too hard to recall the past. It's fine, just as Marianne dreamed of the past tale, and the tale gave birth to me. I will also rest. In dreams, I might be able to recall more things. Perhaps there might be lovely things there too. If I do recall some, you'll be the first to know, Night Lena. Paimon. Got it. Alright then, good night. Oh! It's it's that it? Good night. Indeed. Good night. No. No. Is that it? Oh, it's. Oh, look at it. So cute. A teeny tiny ocean. It just like like go through the books to find like information to like um to remember back all the memories. Oh, that is so cute. She was like reading and searching. Oh. Hmm. Hello, and oh, you're no longer following me. Are you going to be here forever now? Okay. Okay. And bye, Mom. And oh, now you're sleeping. Okay. Okay. Oh, is it like I have to go like on the other day? Is it like one of those like daily, like real daily thingy? Can we play? No. Can I sit? I can. Oh, this one is good. Hey, man, oh man. Well, I think it's like, it's like, you have to come back tomorrow. Can we turn this mirror? Or is it a mirror? I'm not sure if it's a mirror. Looks like a hook. No, I don't think it's a mirror. It's like a place to hook things. Okay. Man. Ooh. Wait, last time I went here, there's no music. I just realized that. Now there's a music. Okay, I need to hear. Wait, there is upstairs. I just realized there's upstairs. It's kind of creepy though. The music then. It's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. Can I climb? No, I cannot climb. Can I cheat? Wait, can I? I don't think I can. Aribidoo. Should I use you?
待たせちゃった？
Could you fly? Nope. Okay. No, come on. No. Nope. Okay. Oh, almost. Okay, wait. Is that? Oh, guys, I did it. Guys, I did it. I went to the forbidden part of the order. Of course, there's nothing. Ah. Okay. Now, can I? Now you win, Genshin. Ooh. Oh, we are so close. Okay. The moon and the sun. And also the time. Oh! The sun and the moon and time. Oh! Oh gosh. Alright. Let me do this real quick, then we will continue. Oh, look at the sun rays! Oh man, I really like it. Oh, so close. The full moon phase. I wonder if... Huh. If it moves. I wonder if, like, if we, like, finish, like, this quest. I wonder if it, like, will turn, like, keep moving and moving. No, like, stop like this. Alright, okay. Wait. I'm... No! Why? God damn it. Man. Fine. It's too slippery. Alright, okay. Try changing the time? Ooh. Okay, I will. But first... but I don't think if it affects though. I think it still be the same because this, I don't think it's from this world. It's another realm. Okay, okay. Wait. Da-da-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Mm-hmm. Wait. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oof. Oh, look at this. Even though it doesn't look that great, but oh, I love it. Oh. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay. Time. Yeah, it's night time. It's literally like 2 a.m. Yeah. Okay. Good morning. And wakey wakey. Imagine. Are you still sleeping? Yeah. Go ahead and sleep. Or your fake sleep. It's all a fake. It's all just a show. Read? Wait. Oh, it's from... It's where we came from. Let's go. Never mind. Ass. Grandma? Grandma? How did you translate it into ass? Ah. Raining. I love raining. You know, speaking of rain, I know I've said this too many times, but in Fontaine, I wonder why there's no rain. Dum 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 dum. Bum bum ba da ba bum. Bum 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 bum. I thought, like, you know, during the 4.0 trailer, when Navia said like, raining, it's raining. I thought at first like like um like city, because like in the nation city it's never rain. So I thought that first, and then suddenly, like, during my exploration, it never rained. Why does it, like, because because ah because because it's like from the fountain lake or something. I don't know, man. Teyvat law, how this Teyvat even work? Does it like, there's is there like a there's like a watches, and they have like a like like a buttons that when this nation will reign. Okay, I'm tripping here. All right, okay, so we're done with these. Wait a second. I kinda want to go. I kinda want to check around here. All right, let's go back. Oh, we're up above. Bloom, 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 bloom. Is this that statue? Yeah, the statue's still here. Man, wait, there's a book! Guys, wait. No, wait, is there? I don't think there's... Wait. Let me heal. Can I Wait, it doesn't shine. Wait, does it? Is it... Uh, is it always there? Oh! A story. Does it really not rain? Yeah! Like throughout my exploration. Unless there's like... There's like a... Right here, maybe? There's like this elemental monument. When you activate it, it will rain. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. And the entire time. Okay, the story. Well, good thing I came back here. I just now I need to check the whole thing. Okay. The story. Oh, is this the complete story? Is this the complete story? Okay. Ooh, the music. Alright, let me take a sip of water. Ah, the sad music, man. Alright. Okay. A long time ago, in a place far away, there was once a beautiful and kind princess named Lily. And yep, here's our main character. I don't want this name. It's not what you said before. Oh, come on, it's just a story. There's no need to be so fussy. And so, the story goes. Anyway, the protagonist needs an antagonist, an evil one. Okay, it's the same. An evil one at that. And our evil antagonist, well, that's the dragon Narcissus. So evil is he that the peace-loving people tremble at the sound of his name. Not that he cares about their feelings though. He sowed destruction across the land. With the searing flames he spewed from his mouth. His great wings turned cities into dust, and his burning breath reduced nations to ash. At last, only the prince's realm remained safe. But because the princess worked tirelessly to defend her realm, Narcissus' plot to destroy everything could not succeed. So, in Narcissus' story, I'm the evil villain. Oh, that could be the case. Were he the one telling the tale? I see. Something like, quote unquote, and my plans would have succeeded if not for that blasted Princess Lily, or something like that. Ah, no, I told you that it's just a story, right? Princess Lily is just a character. She's made up. You are you. You're real. Don't get mixed up, okay? Is this like during Mary Ann and Anne writing writing this story? Is that it? Hmm. I don't get it. Oh, be patient. Stop cutting me off. Just let me finish the story first, alright? Now, where were we? Oh, I almost forgot. Our protagonist needs assistance. Princess Lily, as kind and beautiful as she is, must surely have a ton of friends who are willing to lend a helping hand. Let me see. Princess Lily has a whole bunch of brave and loyal friends, like Al and Nay. That cannot be. Yeah, I think this one is like N. Huh. Nay, so Nay's still alive at this. Oh, this is the one before. Because, like Anne goes through this loop thingy. So this is must be the first adventure then. Okay. Come on, it's just a story. Anything is possible. In our version, Al and Nay are both friends with Lily. Ah, yes. What was Lily's other friend's name again? The little guy with flaxen hair. Flaxen hair. You mean the Kate? Colonel Kate? It's not my friend. Oh, it's not my friend. But Princess Lily can be friends with him, right? I wanna be friends with him too. So let's let him come along, shall we? What's his name again? Alright, let's call him Kate. Ah, I see. Ah, then Colonel Kate it is. I mean, he's always got that cool and aloof feel to him. Plus, he's always buried in books. So a rank like that really suits him. Well, there we have it. We've assembled all the characters for the story. The fearsome dragon Narcissus sought to destroy every kingdom upon the land, and while sought to destroy every kingdom upon the land, while Princess Lily's realm stood strong and unassailable under the protection of her and her trusty friends. Yeah, I get it. And just as in those stories, the princess and her friends lived happily ever after, forever and ever. That's how the stories end. Hmm. We're, we have only just begun. We haven't even reached the exciting parts yet. Exciting parts? Of course. After all, why would Narcissus want to destroy everything? And how would Lily protect everybody? Aren't you the least bit curious about that? Knowing the ending is good enough, isn't it? Well, that wouldn't be much fun, would it? The endings may seem alike, but the twists and turns in each story set them apart. Just like our story, the lonely Narcissus comforted Lily's treasure and envied her beauty and kindness, for they were what the dragon once possessed, but later lost. Oh, I like this one. Like, this part, I really liked it. For they were that dragon once possessed, but later lost. Because, like, ah, man. It really reminds me of that, the artifact thingy. It's like, uh, the, what is it again? I forgot. Like I forgot. The evil, no, no. Oh yeah, the evil dragon was once heroes. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay. As for the treasures, as for the treasure that Lily possesses, let's just say that it's time. Ah, so here is where it came to place. Like, that time thingy. That's right. All once told. Wait. Speaking of which, we already have like two of them, the two artifacts. Okay, I wonder if we will get like a few more in the future. Okay, because I don't think we finished with the story yet. Okay, that's right. All once told me, as I recall, that clocks are proof that people want to hold time in their hands. Oh, the pocket watch. And May said that time always seems to be running out. Hmm. And Lily has been lonely for a very long time, hasn't she? If she has friends, if she could share her time with them, then she would be happy. So let's say Narcissus failed to invade the Lily's real realm. Ah. For she had shared all this time with her friends. So when they fought him, they had more time on their side. That's why the dragon was no match for Lily's friends. Yeah, because they like grow stronger and stronger. Think about it, Lily. If we had more time, wouldn't we be able to do more things? For example, I could strike Narcissus 3 or 4 more times. He'd be way stronger with more time. That's what he said, though. Yep, so that's how we're doing this. Following that, Lega's friends made use of the time she had shared with them to thwart Narcissus again and again. However, the cunning dragon discovered their secret. Like a patient viper, he kept sending his armies to attack, depleting Lega's time. Thus, did the Princess Lega sacrifice much to protect the kingdom and help her friends, win their battles. Over time, she forgot about her friends because she had given away her past. She no longer laughed and played with her friends as she had given away her time in the present. One day, finally, the once cheerful spring water fell silent and gloom filled the skies with Narcissus coming, his wings spread wide. Despite the valiant efforts of Leo's friends in battle, the dragon was unstoppable, for she had no more time to share with them. The dragon soon arrived before the palace. In the final moments, okay, in the final moments, Lege gathered her friends, whose names she had no longer remembered, around her and entrusted them with the most precious thing in the world. It was pure drop of water. Oh, it's Anne. Yes, as pure as you are. She said, "This is my future. Take it with you." She said, "Even if I and the kingdom become subject to Narcissus, it shall not matter, for my future shall lie with you." Oh, it's kind of the same with what Marianne told to Anne. Then she made them a promise. Even if we have lost our shared past and present, as long as we hold on to the future, the time will come again when we shall reunite and the kingdom will shine again once more. At that moment, the dragon's army blew down the castle gates, opened with the cannon fire. Lily urged her friends to flee, which they did only after tearful hesitation. Oh, wait, guys, why this is so sad with the music background? Now, having lost her future, Princess Lily, along with the tower she lived in, fell into a stagnant slumber devoid of dreams. So fell the last remaining kingdom of light. Lily's friends hid in the darkness and endured hardships for a long time. Yet, They remained united, bound together by the future. The prince, the, bound together by the future the princess had promised them. Well, how do you find the story now? I don't understand. The past, the present, and the future. I don't get them either. We have no future after such a disaster. You see, all is working hard to assist Lord Neville. Neville? Oh, that's a new name. Wait a second. Lord? There's a Lord. Lord Neville. Okay, I'll assist it. Hmm. And secure our future. Interesting. Okay. Ah, alright. You see, Al is working hard to assist Lord Navier and secure our future. And aren't you, Nay? And oh, sorry, the tone. Are and aren't you, Nay and Jack, all striving together to create one? Together, that's how we've created much of our past. Hmm. Right? Now, we are united in the present. We can surely be together in the future too. We will share the burden of many sorrows and created many joyful moments too. Yep, I know. What what about the story then? What happened to the princess? We'll have to save that for another story. Oh. I'm running short on time. Need to head back with that silly dog of mine. Oh, Maury, is that it? I'll share the rest with you next time. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Alright, how about I come up with the beginning and you tell me the rest next time? Let me think. Oh. Is this like the synopsis or something? Okay. A long, long time in the future, in a place far, far away, there was a dark empire ruled by the fell dragon Narcissus. The princess he once yearned for had, together with the high tower in which she lived, plunged into a stagnant slumber devoid of dreams, thus remaining untouched by the evil dragon. Wait, the fell dragon, evil dragon. Okay. This enraged Narcissus, so he sent countless minions to scour the empire for her treasure. He also set up many defensive mechanisms using his baleful sorceries to prevent those on the side of justice from resisting him. He swore that he would reclaim the princess' treasure and awaken her, for only then could he claim her wholly for his own. Okay, that is what we've been told. There was a group of heroes who protected the treasure that the princess had entrusted to them. A clear, bright pearl of water. One day, a tiny life was born from this pearl of water. Oh, it's Anne, I think. Bright pearl of water. One day, a tiny life was born from this pearl of water. And what shall we call this life? Ah, what a pain. If I had known that this was how the story might go, I would have used your name here. Any ideas? I think it was. It is Anne. Jeez. So that's... Okay. Hello, Cody. Hi, hi. I'm fine. that is the end of the story of Princess Ligi. And then, oh man. Okay, I need to capture one with the book. This is so. That one part is just like so emotional with the background music. Hmm. So this is supposed to be story or things that actually happen. I, I, I'm confused too. I mean, like, I think it's a story, but based on this, based on what happened here, it doesn't seem like a story. Like stories can be something that is, like an events. No, like the events that take place can be in the form of stories, so that it doesn't get deleted by the by the Teiva tree. What is it called? The Irminsul. Like, I'm confused too. Oh man, I had the best past 2 days. Had a nice sleep. Nice sleep. Nice. Good sleep. Oh, always good. Wait, what if I go back? All the sacrifices. Man, oh man. Oof. Look at that. Okay, let's go. Wait, is there like any other books lying around? Oh wait, can we go back to the room where there's like a door? Enter. Okay. Just one last thing I need to check. Yeah, like Scar story. Wait, okay. I thought like, no, it's not open. Okay, it is. All right. Okay. Is there any books that I can read? Hello? No. Hmm. Guys, we're stuck here again. I'm kidding. Jeez. Oof. Oh? Wait a second. Wait a second. I know this is such a dumb-ish to do, but kind of, I just want to check. Hmm. We go down and down. I like how this water thingy is like in the opposite side. Okay. Meow. Okay. Alright, okay, there's nothing. Alright, okay, let's go. Okay. I think we're done. Now it's this one. Okay, wait, before that. Wait a second. Where is... I think it's right here. I need to check something. I just want to check if Henry is still alive. Oh no! I need a crystal fly. Crystal fly, oh crystal fly. Wait, where's the other crystal fly? Crystal fly. Where are you? Oh, there you are. No, it's gone. Okay. Meow. Doesn't seem like it. The bird is also like gone. The bird, the unkillable bird is gone. Oh, it's filled with sand now. Knock knock. Hello. Okay. Hello. Choo. De la gauche. Alright. De la gauche. Okay, so have you tried any new bait recently? Haha, my gods of victorious line breaking. You're right on time. Soon you shall witness the moment when I surpass myself and make history. The Lagos sure is confident today. Seems like fishing has been going well for her. I hope she used the bait that we place. That's right. I wish to speak with you about a miracle I experienced as I was tasting testing my bait before. I found a new type of bait of unknown providence, and I know not which expert bait maker created it. Okay. Upon being cast into the water, it immediately attracts all the nearby fish. Okay, it's ours. Okay. Nice. Okay, I heard it uses advanced alchemy, so even if you know the formula, an ordinary person cannot replicate the effects. I'm guessing it's you two that blessed me with the luck to meet such a master bait maker. This superb, preeminent, and all supreme master is unmatched and unequaled. Equaled. In their generosity, leaving me such bait. It's so weird. Like we get the recipe from her, but she just yeah, this superb, preeminent, all supreme master sounds really nice. Ah, Paimon. Ha! Who's this kind benefactor? I don't think it's any special. No, this one. At this point, I cannot let the efforts of this benefactor go to waste. They must have left the bait to inspire me, not to give me a completed product for me to copy and rely on. I will only be able to catch a few paltry fish if the bait only lasts for a moment or two. But by understanding the principles underlying the effectiveness of the bait, I will be able to hook countless monster-sized fish. Okay. So I strained my brain to the fullest and bought a few special gifts before inviting in a few researcher friends of mine over to help create the active odor imitating bait. What? This device can analyze the orders given off by dissolving bait and will use other ingredients to imitate the effects. Using this, I can become the greatest angler in the all Fontaine. Man, well, let's just, I don't know what to say. Wait, you need to slow down a bit. Going from someone who just made a new kind of bait to being the greatest fisher in Fontaine. You seem to have skipped over a bunch of steps in between. The details are unimportant. After receiving your encouragement, my motivation has ascended far beyond what was once possible. If I cannot rise to the top in one go, that would be simply unacceptable. That kind of confidence is a bit excessive. To the point, it's a bit disquieting. Yellowish. She's gone from one extreme to the other. Wait, didn't you say you wanted to use that new bait to break your own records? But it looks like you aren't fishing at all. There lies the rub. Not long ago, I hooked a truly gargantuan fish, but it managed to buy the active photo imitating bait clean off the hook. As such, I have prepared a dive suit to descend into the waters and retrieve my bait. Though I have never dived before, I believe that as long as I follow the instruction manual, I should be fine. It's a pity, but I fear I will ask you two to wait for a moment. Gosh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. If you... okay, so I think we have to dive. Kinda makes sense. If you never dive before, don't just jump in head first. If you get lost underwater or your dive suit malfunctions, not even the Archons or Adepti can save you. But if I don't retrieve my active order imitating bait, all the effort I made will have been in vain, and hiring a professional diver costs far too much. I have to do something, not just a piece of bait. We'll get it for you. Just watch. Yeah, Paimon and Lena are pretty good at getting around underwater. Let us help. We will dawn in a flash. I don't know what to say. I shall prostrate myself before you, all the way down on the ground. ah! I seem to have been standing here too long. My hips are numb, and my legs are cramping. I can't even kneel. Kneel now. I think she might be the first person we've met that's this obsessed with fishing, right? Yeah. She is the most. Yeah, true. Anyway, if that bait is as good as De La Roche says, she might actually become a legendary angler after all. Okay. About the active or the imitating bait. This piece of kit. Well, if you really want to talk about it, there's a tons of there's a ton of details. I already went over some of the advantages with you just now. As for its disadvantages, it's too expensive and too time consuming to make. The inside is full of these intricate mechanisms. I heard it's comparable to a watch. Huh? To a watch? You have the 1K? Nope, I don't. Isn't it 2K? Oh gosh, what is this? Okay. On my current salary, I can't afford to purchase more than a few pieces of bait like this. So my next goal will be reduce its cost. Of course, I will need to rely on my friends at the institute for this. I can stand by their side, cheering them on. I just have the... Where's the fishy? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Yeah, I just have these. I didn't manage to get to 2000 yet. So I'm lazy. Oh, look over there, the little thingamobobber. Smaller. Wait, what? What? Sounds like a dolphin just now. Oh, it's the ray. Investigate. Nice, we got it. Deluge even protective bag. Oh! Eek! It's a monster. Was it attracted by this bait? Goodbye. Wait. What if we get something? Okay, you know what? Let's kill. What if we get something out of its belly? Oh gosh. Oh, it's snoring. It's ignoring us. Is there like any... Okay, there's none. Oh, the baby. Well, no more. Okay, what's this? Alright. Okay. A new fishing aid developed by De La Roche that applies the principles of odor analysis and advanced bait mimicry. It is said that its effect is very powerful. You can tell by the appearance that De La Roche thinks the world of this bait, with protective wrapping and a special bag. However, it is unknown whether such meticulous measures will affect the basis function of the bait. Even if it attracts fish, the fish themselves may be unable to find a way to bite it down. Ah, De La Roche. It's unfortunate we're the ones that... Still pretty problematic. Yeah, true. Man, De La Roche, De La Roche. When will she learn? We're back. How did it go? Did you find... Yes. It's right here. De La Roche, hold on to it. Don't get too excited just yet. There's something very important we have to tell you. Lena, do we want to speak to her slowly and rationally or exaggerate a little? Scare her and emphasize how dangerous this piece of bait is. Let's scare her. Hmm. 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 Can I rationally? If we scare her, she might like lose spirit though. She might like, I never want to fish again. Rational. You chose the boring patient answer? What does it say? What does it say? What does it say? Is it like, oh, okay. You know what? Let's scare her. That could work too. De La Roche doesn't seem to realize just how dangerous some things are. After all, yeah, true. Maybe if we don't make things sound super scary, she won't take this matter seriously and will just end up hurting herself. You and Paimon describe the incident that just happened underwater to De La Roche, stressing how dangerous the monsters drawn by the active odor imitating bait are. To better illustrate to De La Roche how helpless an ordinary person would be when faced with an aquatic monster, you and Paimon begin a lively performance to aid her conceptualization. A lively performance, okay. Wait, I kind of want to see that performance though. Okay. Oh, oh, okay. So we are the monster. Okay, you play a large monster while Paimon plays a smaller one. Imagine just Paimon was just like, eek. You begin a game of catch using Sunsaria, tossing it back and forth as it becomes more and more mangled. Said Sunsaria symbolizes an ordinary person. Thus, it dawns on Dilagosh. Though the difference in size may not be so great, this is what happens when an ordinary person encounters an aquatic monster. A human will be completely helpless and become a mere plaything. Oh, nice one. After the demonstration, Paimon promptly eats the Sansaria. Oh no! Oh no! Oh gosh! Om nom 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 nom. Om nom nom nom. Oh, I don't know why. I just like I can imagine, like how Paimon will, it's the Sansaria like quickly. Oh gosh, that is nom nom nom. Anyway, anyway, people who get nabbed by aquatic monsters be helpless, just like that. Even if they don't get eaten, they're going to be pretty miserable. You know, the Lelouch. I never thought that the effects of the active photo imitating bait would be so extreme. I didn't think it would attract anything that couldn't be caught or wait, didn't think it would attract anything that couldn't be caught and eaten. Your feedback has been crucial. I will keep the maximum efficacy of the active odor imitating bait low and maintain it at a level that can attract line breakers, but nothing out of ordinary. In terms of safety precautions, I will also need to prepare a weapon. No, that's oh, I mean, you. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, oh, oh gosh. Okay, you do you, Delagos. I will also need to prepare a weapon I'm familiar with and prepare to repel any aquatic monsters that leap over the surface. Oh, okay. And perhaps even cut the line if things were untenable. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I thought that, she wants to use weapon underwater. Okay. That's fine. That's good. The Lagosh finally knows how serious things are, and her enthusiasm hasn't been curbed. We can relax now. For now. Scrambling around like that is so tiring. Especially since Paimon was nervous the whole time. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Poor us. ah. And this is the president of Fishing Association. I must thank you both again. My gratitude is boundless. Though I spent most of my budget creating the active photo imitating bait, the Mora and gifts I promised you, I actually prepared them in advance. Please accept them as my token of thanks. Can we please teach her the bait recipe and be done with this? No need to be so serious. As long as you are fishing safely and happily. Oh, oh, okay. It's sunset, of course. And happily, then our effort hasn't been in vain. In the future, we will often come around and fish. Remember to show us all your amazing accomplishments then. Of course, I never idly boast. Thanks to you two, I will soon become the ultimate angler. And then I will spread the fame of the gods of victorious line breaking across all of Fontaine. If I if I really if I really manage to knock out some strange manner of seafood and reel it in, maybe I can give it to you as a souvenir. I hope you won't mind such a gift. Oh, poisson? Is it the poisson dish? Hmm. About catching monsters instead of fish. Oh, now that I come to think of it, it was quite a unique experience that my own bait attracted monsters instead of fish. Though I'm not really scared of monsters, I used to commute alone between Fontaine Research Institute and Fontaine. So I often fought against bandits. Oh, along the way, I won most of the time too. Holy moly! Without the help? Without anyone's help? Is that it? Hmm? However, I am now director of Fishing Association, so I must behave like one. If I scare off the fish or cause any trouble to the people fishing nearby, I would see it as a failing to meet people's expectations for a director either way. That's why I must proceed with self-constraint and caution. Okay, 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 okay. I never know that you can fight. Okay, what fish? What is... yeah, sure. Okay, this one. Eat, eat. The language banner when? We don't even get Rana. Rana's banner. I wonder if we will like meet with her again in the future. I mean, I know that, you know, we kind of know that Rana's kind of like a like adventuring with Arama. No Arama. What's the Aranara? The I think it's Arama. Wait, is it Arama? Ah. Grab these. Nice. There's a 3 more. Arana. Ah, yeah. Arama is the one that sacrificed, right? Boom, 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 boom. Hello.